Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So today's video we're going to be talking about the STRV 74A2. Now this tank is currently in the subscription that you got for free, and you should be able to get this tank completely for free in 10 days if you don't already have it. Now I already have this tank, so I thought it would be a great idea to do a review of it since a lot of people will be getting this tank soon. I figured it would be helpful to have a review out on it. So yeah, this is a tier 6 Swedish medium tank. We'll look over the stats here real quick and then hop into a game. You got 1000 HP. You have not the best armor. Turret armor is very weak. Hull armor is very weak. You can be HE'd from the sides, rear pretty easily. Your armor is not too good. Going over to DPM, you have 1950 DPM. It has a magazine reload of 11.77 seconds. You have a 1.5 second interclip reload, and you have 3 shells. Obviously has a 160 alpha gun here. You have 142 millimeters of pin and 190 with your APCR. I mean, the pin here isn't the best, to be honest. It's not the strongest pin. It can be a little bit of an issue, but I'll get to the main issue of this tank here in a second, actually, though. Then you have a 3.6 second aim time, 0.310 dispersion. That's actually not bad. But then you get to the main problem I have with this tank, and that's actually the gun depression. This tank only has 6 degrees of gun depression. And I mean, to be honest, I'm sure most of you know this, playing a medium tank or a light tank that does not have a lot of gun depression can be pretty painful. I mean, almost all medium sides is just like basically hills. You want to poke out, peek, get a shot off, pull back. And that's really hard to do in this tank. So, I mean, yeah, that's really my only problem with this tank. And then I guess the armor, combined with you having to pull out so far to get a shot because of the gun depression, that's kind of the main weakness of the tank. But then just pretty standard stuff for the rest here. So we're going to hop into a game here real quick. But yeah, so I would say where this tank shines is in a game like this, a game where you are going up against tier 6s and tier 5s. This thing struggles against tier 7s a lot. I mean, it gets pinned really easily. And tier 7s have a lot more alpha. You can get like heavy tanks with 310 alpha. I mean, it's like almost half your HP when you get shot. It's pretty crazy. But yeah, I mean, the clip on it is not bad. Having that much clip damage at tier 6 is pretty nice. I mean, there's other tanks with it, like the AMX up there, and there's other ones as well. But having that quick 1.5 second interclip with that much damage in tier 6 is really actually pretty good. And like I said, this is where stuff like this is perfect, is against other tier 6s and tier 5s and stuff. Like I said, struggles against those tier 7s, but I mean, you just got to be careful in those matches mainly. And then, I mean, it's not really a problem here. But again, I think the main problem with this tank, honestly, is the gun depression combined with the weak turret armor. I mean, most medium tanks you're supposed to kind of poke out here, do stuff like that, but this thing does not have that good gun depression. I mean, as you can see, we can barely shoot this Jackson over the hill, and you know, that is not a very steep hill, so I mean, yeah, that's kind of rough. But yeah, this clip is pretty good. Like I would say here, you getting out decent damage in it. I mean, we're up, you know, 600 damage so far in tier 6. But yeah, we're out here with the AMX. We're going to go over here and try to clear these guys out right here. We're going to get a clip into the agent pretty much here. Get that guy low HP. We're going to let the T-34 deal with him. And then we have a leopard over here. And so like I said, not bad clip reload here. It's only about 10 seconds, 11 seconds there. So it's not horrible. You're not waiting too long. And it's got okay pin. It's nothing, you know, horrible. And the accuracy is actually pretty good. Honestly, the accuracy is pretty good on this. And then as you can see, armor is not good except for a leopard. Leopard has like some of the worst pin in the game. And yeah, that was pretty nice right there. Just the ram into the leopard with the clip. We're easily able to one clip out the leopard with a ram. Yeah, this is pretty much the only tier 6 that could do that, in my opinion. Just clip out one and, you know, run into it easy. For mediums, at least. I can't remember which tier 6s, if they have any clips or not. But yeah, we're going to try to get over this hill and get that gun depression over and get this clip out on that Jackson. And we get the kill finished on him. And we're now in a 3v2, just the 2 heavies left. This is what I like, because I have enough HP that I can go over there and actually try to farm them some. So still quite a bit of HP left on this VK, so we're going to go over here and try to kill him. And yeah, we're just going to kind of set up here with that rough gun depression. And like I said, there's really no armor, so you just got to take the shots like we do here. But since we have that clip, you can take shots. I mean, trading with a heavy isn't normally going to work, but I mean, he only has 200, like 20 alpha, and we had a lot of HP, so it was worth it to get out our 500 damage or so. And this guy actually pokes out just a little too far, and we get a nice max roll. And then here, I mean, this is what's pretty painful here. I mean, we literally can't shoot over this hill. Like, I could have maybe gotten a shot out into that 40 TP, actually killed him probably. But yeah, the gun depression just isn't going to allow that in this guy. So we're going to go over here. We get a nice blind fire, actually, with the APCR. And I'm just going to keep this one shot. We have enough HP to take a shot here, so I'm okay if we miss this. I can just reload and then charge up. But it's not going to be a problem. And we get that last kill. 2.74k damage, 5 kills in a tier 6. Not half bad at all. So like I said, this tank can perform pretty well. You just got to be careful with that gun depression and that armor, because you will get, just melted by other tanks if you get stuck in a bad situation. And yeah, once you're on that clip reload, you're pretty helpless and you'll get rushed if you're alone or stuff like that. But yeah, that is the STRV. Pretty decent tier 6. It's nothing great, nothing horrible. I can see why Wargaming would give it out for free. I believe they have before. I believe I got this tank in an event. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.